Sound check 2. Ooh.
Yay!
All right, sound check 3. There it is. What's up, guys? There's a giant horsefly in here. And it's driving me nuts because it just came in as we were closing the doors because it's about to storm. And like 2 flies came in. They're like, wait up, we're here. So.
Oh, goodness. Hello.
Is Carl here? Carl's here. Carl? No, we'll wait. Carl, we got good news for you, bud. Kinda.
I'm excited.
I'm excited too. All right, guys.
We started on time.
So one last check. Just a few more thumbs up because there is a lag. We just want to know how far behind, but is the sound okay? We'll see what it is. Just one last time. Make sure everyone's good. All right, cool. Aiden says good. All right. Thanks for joining us today. Good morning, Paradise.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What time is it?
Oh, I was thinking about the show we're trying to do. So
it is not morning. It is 8 o'clock in the evening.
Can I tell him that idea or no?
What? He always asks me if he can tell you guys stuff.
Because I'm so excited about things, but sometimes when I'm about to speak about ideas, she's like, no, not yet. Wait. So
I just feel like sometimes you need to make a grand announcement for certain things.
Okay, see? So there you go. This is why I ask. So
anyhow.
Audio is a little low on volume. Is that volume already maxed? So it would be the
don't
gain.
Touch anything that's supposed to.
And how are we now? How are we now, Kevin? Too loud? Oh, good to go. Got a bunch of some more thumbs up. Cool.
Yay.
So we took Tony's advice. He said do 720. So we took it down to 720. I changed the upload speeds. So I changed the Wi-Fi up a little bit. But we still managed to keep the mic on mute. Nailed it.
Learning. Okay, great. Thank you for joining us. You want to jump in the chat and see who's here?
Yeah.
Okay.
My eyes are bad from this far. So
your
just
eyes are bad.
hit Command plus for me.
Look at that.
There we go.
Oh, hello. Here we go.
Josh says morning. That's my bad. All right, what's up, Aiden? Aiden's in the building. Dave and Brandy's Excursions. What's up, y'all? Matt, Allen. So Matt came to our house last weekend. We threw a party. Got super chocolatey wasted. I'm just kidding.
None of that happened.
Well,
some of it happened.
Yeah. Matt did come over. So we're going to go to the aquarium soon. Matt, I'm looking forward to that. So I'm holding you to that. Josh Gates. Joe is in the building. Dave and Brandy. Aileen, hey, girl.
Hey, girl, hey.
Hey, girl, hey. Scroll down a little bit. Dave and Brandy. Carl's here. Angela's here. What's up, Angela? All right, Rudell. Julianne. Midlife Crazy. Is that a new name?
I'm not sure I recognize that one.
What's up, Midlife Crazy? Thanks for coming. Kevin Counts. Keon.
Oh, it jumped.
So when I think of when I'm saying names, I think of Key and Peele when he's like Balake.
Hey, Ron.
Hey, Ron. So I'll try not to butcher anybody's names, but that's what I think about when I'm doing this. What's up, Sylvia? Donna Welch. Hey, love your shirt. Thank you. This one.
This one. Thank you.
Paradise. Let's drop the plug real quick. What is this you're wearing?
It's a tank top.
Tank top by who?
Bella Canva.
She's wearing Bella Canva for women. Paradise. By Cullen Griff.
Yeah, so we have a merch store now.
Hey, the merch store is up. We have baby clothes. We have beanies, hats, mugs. I'm just kidding.
I'm not sure that's all there, but
toboggans.
It can be if you guys want them. We'll put
Cups,
them on the
koozies. So
keep talking over me.
my bad.
But we will drop the link here if I can find where that chat box went to chat back to you if you would like to know where they are. I think I zoomed in too much. There we go. Watching from Aruba. Melissa and Jeremy are in Aruba.
That's right. When you guys gonna start posting videos when you get back?
You're watching the camera like they're gonna tell you from there.
I am. I'm expecting them to type it. I just didn't want to keep looking this way.
Carl said, Matt came to your house and it is still standing. Currently, yes. That's funny. Yes, Tony Travels, we did it. It only took us 4 weeks, but we did the live stream.
Yeah.
And it's currently working okay.
It's currently working okay. There is a delay, but...
Well, it's probably a delay on our end if it's too bad. I'm sure they would let us know. Let us know if it's too bad. But I think it's just us watching in real time. Mm-hmm. So, let's see. Virginia.
Thanks, Aiden.
Virginia Daniel. That name sounds familiar.
That's my aunt, y'all. Go support her YouTube channel. Virginia Daniel Travels.
I don't think that's a thing. That's funny. Hello from Southwest Ontario, Canada. How's the weather up there? I actually heard that it was, well, I don't know where Ontario is in relation to some of the other parts of Canada, but I heard it was like in the 90s up there. So,
can I say something?
You sure can, honey.
So it's storming here, thundering pretty bad. It's been known in our place for the lights to go on and off, the power surges. So if it does cut off, just letting you know in advance it is storming. So just be prepared for that. If we just go black, that's probably why.
Excellent point. Okay. Jeremy is, work. I thought it said Jeremy is working. I said, in Aruba? He's working on the videos. So that's awesome.
Can't wait to see him.
Delay is fine. No delay here. You are looking and sounding good. Thanks, Mama. And it looks like we're almost all... Look, we're so far ahead at this point. Look at us winning.
Chicagoland, huh? That's pretty cool. What? I just skipped all the way to the bottom.
Oh.
You can keep going, though. It popped up.
That's about it. Jane is here, and Mariah and Desi. So, welcome to our live stream.
What's up? If you think we did a good job, please give us a thumbs up. Boom.
Thanks for watching. Carl, so I noticed you guys seem to find good private excursion providers. Could you talk about your research methods, sources? Thanks. Okay. Yes, Carl, I will gladly discuss that with you guys. This specific cruise, or the past cruise that we went on, I always start with the cruise line because I like to see what is available from them. I like to see what their prices are to see if I can get a cheaper price. And like you said, it is more private, so that's what we like about it. Not that we don't like being on tour groups with 50 to 100 people on them, but it's so much nicer when you're in Curacao with 7 other people.
Yeah.
So that seems to be my favorite.
Yeah, there's something cool about, hey, Griff and Alyssa, you guys ready to go, versus,
hey, you guys over there.
XYZ excursion. Let's go.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, so I always start with the cruise line, and then I go to different third-party sites like Shore Excursioneer and Shore Excursions Group. We've done a few excursions from Shore Excursioneer before. They're great. Also smaller groups, but still not as small as what we did on our last cruise. And then sometimes I just Google. So it's like things to do in Aruba or the best things to do in Curacao. And then it pops up with a bunch of different activities. And then I search for specific tour companies that will do those things. So I know in Curacao Actif, I said, I think I Googled tours of Curacao or snorkeling in Curacao, and on TripAdvisor it came up. So then I went to the specific tour company, I went to their website, and I was able to book directly with the tour company. And I think too with us for this past cruise, it's off season, or it has been off season in the Caribbean. So like St. Thomas, we were the only ship there. Sometimes they can have up to 8 ships, they said, in St. Thomas. And there goes our light.
There we go. I'll go fix that. Keep going.
Okay. So it helps when you cruise when there's not a lot of people there too, because everything will be less crowded. But that's usually the way I go about booking or finding more private shore excursions. Sorry for the blackout here. Oh, Matt and Sandy also met my parents this weekend, or last weekend. Last weekend? Has it been a whole week already? It's like
It was literally this Monday.
it's blowing my mind. So they're friends now. Angela loved your aunt's post and the young Alyssa pics. Right? Where did she find those? Those were back from 2003, which was hysterical. And that was our very first cruise, or my very first cruise. So I think I was 13. That sounds about right. Mm-hmm. And then all of the people, it just brings back great memories on the Carnival Pride. But yeah, that was funny. Definitely my awkward stage through the 13, through about like all the way through college. So sorry for all those embarrassing pictures.
I've always looked like this.
That's not true.
I was born with a beard.
Aiden, love all your vids. Did you book through the cruise line website for ships or another website like a direct line? Aiden, do you mean for our cruise, like the whole cruise, or do you mean the excursions? Oh, sorry. I just keep scrolling and it wasn't doing anything. Seriously, what is going on? Okay. Desi wishes she lived in Florida, or at least closer to a cruise port. Very stormy up here this month so far. Well, it's also hurricane season here, so we've gotten a lot more storms recently. So living in Florida is a little rough during August through really the beginning of October, but everything else is smooth sailing.
Yeah.
And it is convenient to be so close to cruise port because it's easier to cruise more often.
Yeah.
Is the group cruise during an off season, or should we expect many other ships in port? Technically, it is right in the middle of hurricane season. Sorry, guys. But like we said, it's always. I mean, hurricane season's always a hit or miss. Yeah. The rates are usually a little cheaper, and we've had some of the most beautiful weather cruising. So it's not necessarily during peak season by any means. And where are we going? The Western Caribbean?
Yeah.
There will be cruise ships obviously in port, but it's not going to be like your June, like May, June, like super busy times.
Yeah, super packed.
Excited for you to go cruising on the Paradise. Oh, that's right. Dave and Brandy are going on a cruise very soon.
Ooh.
We met on Sunday. Our party was Sunday, not Monday. It was for the Labor Day weekend. Coretta, I just love you too. You definitely rock. Thank you.
Thank you. You rock.
That's very
too.
nice. You rock too. Matt, sucking up. Your parents are very nice. It was a pleasure meeting all of your family. Yeah, sorry to like throw you into the wolves, but we had practically our whole family here, so that was fun. Aiden, the whole cruise. Well, I am also a cruise travel agent. So I do all of our bookings through the portals, but I always look at the cruises through the website first. I mean, the prices are almost identical, so that's where we do all of our cruise bookings. But I've never booked through a third-party site, but I know a few people that have, like, what's that one? Like Vacations to Go. I'm sure it's a great site. It's just I've never done it, and it makes me nervous to do stuff like that. So. Dave and Brandy, 4 days. All right. That is exciting. Yes, I want that Team SpongeBob. I was really hoping no one would vote for that.
Team SpongeBob.
Was that in our last vlog?
Yes. All right. That's how I'm starting each one.
That is funny. Hello from Southern California. Hello.
What's up?
I wanted to compliment you guys on all your wonderful videos. Fantastic work. Thank you for sharing your amazing adventures with us. You are most welcome.
What? They're in Cali? That means they're hopped on right after work. 5:15?
Yeah.
Nice. Wow. Appreciate the love, man.
That is awesome. Yeah, one of the things that we love about doing this is getting to share our adventures with you guys. So
yeah, it's super fun.
it is very fun. Freedom. Hi, this is John in Freedom. My question is that I like to take pictures when I go on places. but I am leery about taking a lot of equipment with me because I have no way to lock it up. You want to answer that one?
Fair enough. Here's a few tips. I'd say get what's it called? The little tags, little tracker tags. I forgot what it's called.
Like
tiles. So these little tiles, you can attach them to your equipment, your bag. That way, if something is picked up, you can report it to the authorities, and they will have a GPS signal of where it's at. I think we're frozen.
That's what it looks like.
1 second, guys. I think we're frozen.
I don't know how to fix it.
Scroll back down. Nope. Scroll back down.
Oh, we went from good to bad. We're in the red now.
Scroll back down, please. Type in there and see, are we frozen?
Good.
All right, we are. Yeah, it looks like we're frozen. Black screen, we disappeared.
What happened?
I don't know. Let's check. Did the phone's on Wi-Fi? Anything?
My phone's
Touch the
not on
Wi-Fi?
I don't think yours is on Wi-Fi.
Nope, that's on.
No, it wasn't. It was off.
That's what I'm saying. Might be the storm. Frozen. We can do a stop streaming and a start.
From here?
Let's see if we come back.
Are we back?
Are we back?
I see some blinking.
Yep, so it looks like there's a big storm. It says the health is
it says
good.
thunderstorms, but it doesn't sound. We've had a lot worse storms.
Yeah. And they're back. Whee! All right, so let me see if I can address this question before it lags out on us again. Few things. When we go into excursions, the camera gear, the tour guide will keep it for us. They make that offer. I'm very bold. I don't recommend this, but I am very bold. So I will stick my equipment like kind of in the center where everyone's at. That means someone that wants to take this bag, they got to have some courage to walk up and take this bag right in the center. Because it's like...
Don't do that.
I've done it. So if you don't want to do that, there's tiles.
We're back and we're doing it again. Why did my mom take her message back?
That's a YouTube thing.
Yeah, I don't know what to say because.
All right,
Oh, there we go.
All right, just leave it.
We're back.
All right, let go of the mouse. I'm just trying to figure out why. I'm gonna narrow this down even more. So there's tiles. There's the tour guide that'll watch your stuff for you, and then just make sure that you have Find My like iPhone type of stuff, and I like putting my phone in my bag. That way, I can always find it.
So when they take something, they take everything.
Well, no, it's like you have your laptop at the place, and you log onto your Wi-Fi and say, "This is where it's at. This geotag, this location." So there's several ways to make sure your equipment doesn't get taken. But I think the number one thing is leaving your equipment with the tour guide or the travel guide. They'll lock it up in their stuff for you.
Yeah, but don't leave your stuff in the middle of everything because that makes me nervous.
Unless you're bold. I'm pretty bold.
That's funny. All right. Let's see if we can scroll back really fast. I had a question about the group cruise. You know, if you have any details about single cabin rates. I will look into that for you. That should have been something that I looked at, but I didn't consider it. So as of right now, all I can tell you is that everything is based on double occupancy. and that the single supplement fee is usually 200% of the double occupancy. So it's just a little bit less for a full cabin for a single person than it is for a double person, but I will check for you. For the single folks. Or you can always find a cruising buddy and cabin together. Cabin together? Stay in a cabin together?
I'm
just making up words.
Hang out.
Direct cruise line.
Oh, we're buffering again?
No, we're okay. Direct Line Cruises has travel insurance. That is very true. And I never buy the insurance with the cruise line. Just because it's usually marked up a lot, and you can buy individual insurance from third parties that is much cheaper. So, and it usually covers everything else that cruises cover. So, Jessica, hello, Jessica. You both are looking great. Thank you. Thank you.
A little buffer.
We're just glitchy. No, it's definitely us, Aiden. We're glitchy over here. Let's see. Probably power went out. Okay, this is from before the first one. Looks like a space-time continuum is broke. That seems to be the problem, Carl. We are doing okay in the storm. It's really not that bad right now, but it just might affect our Wi-Fi.
Yeah. One day we'll have a flawless stream. Probably not.
Probably not ever. That's funny. Okay. Stay very, very still, then we won't know if it's frozen or if you're just screwing with us. Yeah. That could be a fun trick to play one time.
Yeah.
Matt says travel with non-swimmers. That could work too for your equipment.
Yeah.
They just stay on the side and watch all of your stuff. It's kind of like Disney World when you have all these bags and you don't want to rent a locker, but you end up going with people that don't like to ride the roller coaster, so you just let them hold all of your stuff and then you go on the roller coaster and have fun.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the same thing. Maybe you already answered this, but when is your next cruise? Our next cruise is in 22 days on the Mariner of the Seas out of Miami, and we are going to Nassau and Coco Key.
Nailed it.
I think I nailed it. So, it's 22 days.
Yeah, it's coming up quick.
I gotta start packing.
Yeah, I just finished editing the vlogs, and I'm just like, all right, let's do it again.
That's true. Sorry about that. Thanks for sticking with my question. You're welcome. We want to make sure that all of your questions are answered, so even if it takes us a little bit of time, we're going to answer your questions. If a single person goes in a room for two, they just don't pay the tax and import fees, but base rate applies. I have a friend who just booked this way. That's correct. So it's single supplement, so you end up paying the taxes and fees for one person, but the cruise fare for two people. So that's what it is. Nice having a cabin to yourself, though. That's more room for you. It's very true. Hi, Stacy. Welcome to the club.
What up, Stacy?
Buying insurance directly from the cruise line also doesn't cover financial default. Good to know.
Carl, flawless stream. What fun would that be?
That's true. We have a lot of fun over here whenever things don't work, which is a lot of the time. My first Griff and Alyssa live stream. Well, isn't this a treat for you?
Oh wow, guys, she doesn't know the bad stuff that happened before.
Don't tell her.
Don't tell her.
Don't tell her. That is funny. I will be in Miami the day after. Oh, you mean on the 29th? Is that the 29th?
I don't know.
He doesn't know the dates. Yeah, we're sailing the 28th through the 1st, so you must be there the 29th. Actually, this is probably a good time to start talking about our upcoming ship inspections.
Cool, let's do it.
Because we will be in Miami a couple times this month. Mm-hmm. And if y'all know, we love going to Miami. That's a lie. We don't like going to Miami.
Miami's tough.
Did we answer? Okay, I'll get back to that in 1 second. So ship inspections. We are going to be touring 4 ships in the next 3 months.
Yeah.
So far. That's probably it.
Mm-hmm.
So this weekend, September 8th, which is a Saturday, I have to think about it because they changed it from the Sunday. We are going on the Carnival Miracle. So we're going to spend the day on the Miracle in Tampa. 1 second. We are green. Do you see us green?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to get through this. I just want to tell you guys all the things. What in the world? This is getting on my nerves.
Try 3,000.
Okay, last time I click stop streaming.
Somebody forgot to pay the bill.
That's not true, Stacy. Our bill is paid.
All right, so I made a modification. Hopefully that works. I changed it from 4,500 bit rate to 3,000.
It's funny because I doubt anybody knows what that means.
Oh, I was talking to you.
You keep telling all these people. Okay, let me scroll back up here. Okay, so before we glitch out again, our ship tours. Saturday, September 8th, this Saturday, we will be in Tampa on the Carnival Miracle.
Mm-hmm.
So I've cruised on the Miracle before. Have you ever been on the Miracle?
You know I haven't.
So, well, no, I meant on a ship tour. I feel like we've toured this ship before. Anyhow, we'll be on the Carnival Miracle this weekend. Next weekend, we will be in Miami for a wedding.
Mm-hmm.
One of our dear friends, Daryl, is getting married to the love of his life, Anai.
Mm-hmm.
And we will be in Miami for that. So the next day, so far, we will be going on the Norwegian Getaway.
Mm-hmm.
So if anyone has seen our attempt to tour the Norwegian Getaway from a couple months ago,
Epic fail.
epic fail. So hopefully we will get on the ship this time.
Hopefully it'll be a great opportunity to get some footage.
Yeah. So, and it's not like a group tour. It's just we're going to go on for a whole day. So it should be really fun for us to just walk around and explore the ship together.
And if the weather's nice, I'm flying the drone. You heard it here first.
If the weather's nice.
If the weather's nice.
Okay, so then in October 13th, the Carnival Breeze is coming to Port Canaveral, and we're going to tour it on the 13th. So I'm excited. I've never been on the Breeze. Mm-hmm. We've been on the Magic, obviously, and then their sister ships, so it should be fun to see the similarities, but I'm also interested to see what's different.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And then November 4th, as of right now, we are also touring the Norwegian Pearl out of Tampa.
I'm excited for that one.
So look forward to all of those videos of the ship tours and the things you need to know, and then maybe some special videos regarding all 4 of those ships.
The Black Pearl. Pirates of the Caribbean.
I was like, it's not the same thing.
I know, but
Okay.
once we get really good at these live streams, I can throw in like little scenes and like, look at the Black Pearl. So we're not that good yet, but
Considering
soon.
we can't make it all the way through a live stream.
I have a plan. It's changing the internet speeds and like doubling what we have now. But to do that, it takes a little bit of this. So working on it.
Which we do not have. Okay, let me see if I can go back. Can I search this thing?
No.
Okay, so you might have to ask the question again.
It was about the drink packages.
Yes, so wherever I can find that. Should be here soon. I'm so sorry. Did you answer the drink question from Rudell Potter? I can't find it. So if you could ask it again, that would be very, very helpful.
Let's do Command F, already do.
No. Oh, there we go. Found it. Going on a cruise and my boarding time is 11:30. If my cabin isn't ready till 1:30, do I really have to wait to get my sign and sail card to get a drink? I did get the Cheers package. We haven't been on a cruise yet to where we had to wait to get our sail and sign card. So when we were on the Magic and even when we were on the Paradise in January, they gave us our sail and sign card at the desks before we boarded the ship. So I know that they've changed that. I don't know across the whole fleet, but if they have at this point, we have not experienced that. So if anybody has and can answer that question, please do. But I know that when we were on the Paradise, when we already had our card, we just walked on and, well, our drink package wasn't working. That's a whole different story, but if you're not with a group, it should work. So there's that. I'm sorry that we missed that question. And now I don't know where I am, but I will find it. Here we go. Okay. I think this is where we left off. Hey guys, love your vlogs. What's your favorite cruise line? What's your favorite cruise line?
I'm a little partial to Royal Caribbean at the moment. So there's some bucket list ships I want to do on there. Yeah, short answer. That's it.
Yeah, I would agree. I'm a big Royal Caribbean fan. Nothing wrong with Carnival or Norwegian that we've sailed with so far, but I just like them a little bit better.
Yeah. The photographer in me wants to get on an MSC just to take photos of like the awesome like interior design, the staircases and stuff like that. Stunning. So just gotta get there. Gotta get that boom boom.
Okay. Oh, 23 days until Carnival Breeze. So you'll be on it before us. That's exciting. 10 days until we are on the Carnival Breeze for her 14-day Caribbean Repo cruise. And that is, I guess, when she's coming over to Port Canaveral. Ooh, you're vlogging the whole trip. We will be looking for those vlogs. That's exciting. Yeah. 14 days on the breeze. That's great. What itinerary? I mean, obviously a Caribbean, but what itinerary? What ports are you going to? That would be interesting to know.
I think that's what we dropped off. You can skip those.
Again, I know. I'm just looking. Oh, dang it. Okay, and we're back. Okay, the storm. Way to rub it in. What did I rub in? Oh, man. Okay. Okay, we know somebody on board, so we get day passes now and again for... Oh, I missed everything. I'm so sorry. When is the Getaway View? We're touring the Getaway on Sunday, September 16th.
Yeah.
So not this coming Sunday, but next Sunday. Oh, Darnell sailing on the Freedom of the Seas in about 39 days. Love watching your videos aboard the Freedom. Can't wait. Your videos have been very helpful.
Yeah, thank you. Darnell, which video did you like the most? And are you going to do anything from what we did? Like, has anything encouraged you to like book an excursion or do something? Let us know what you're gonna do.
Climb the rock wall.
Kind of curious, yeah. What are you most excited about based on the vlogs?
Yeah, that's good. What's your workout split and macros? Ooh, we got a little workout question. We do CrossFit. We do CrossFit about 4 times a week right now. And I actually don't count macros because I think that it's very frustrating, but we do follow Zone. So if you know anything about that nutrition plan or CrossFit in general, you probably know about Zone. It's essentially macros, but it's more mathematical.
Yeah,
and a little more simplified.
It's the non-inflammatory diet, so a lot of people are on it when they have inflammatory issues. So very easy to find. Just look up Dr. Barry Sears.
Dr. who?
Dr. Barry Sears.
Oh, I heard Barry Sears as in like one word.
No, it's Barry Sears. BarrySears.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Stacy, maybe I missed this, but how do you swing going on the ships for a day? By being a cruise travel agent. So I get to see when all the ship inspections are, and I get to sign up for them. Most of the time you get to take a guest, which is why I get to bring him. And then other times I just ask really nicely, and they see that we have our YouTube channel.
Frozen.
And I hope you heard all of that. What is going on?
And stop. Might as well, since we know what the system is. That was a good run, though.
Okay, I'm not sure if you heard any of that.
So she's a travel agent. That's where you're at, right before it froze, because I was looking at it.
Oh, okay. So yes, I am a travel agent. I get to see when all the ship inspections are and sign up for them. A lot of the times they let you bring a guest, which is why I get to bring him. And other times I just ask really, really nicely, and they see that we have a YouTube channel and they allow him to come with me.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the times, but I did a Disney one once and they were not all about that.
Yeah.
So.
We also didn't have the clout, so.
Well, that's true. But it's also Disney. Carnival Breeze has a thrill theater, and Royal Caribbean decor otherwise is a lot like Magic. Yeah, I did. Oh, I did see the thrill theater on the Breeze.
I didn't.
Well, I know you didn't because I did the research on what the ship looked like. But essentially, it's like a movie theater. It's like one of those 4D theaters. So
Ooh.
that's he's getting it now. Taking the Bahama Cruise Line to the Bahamas, going to Atlantis, can't wait. Ooh, we've heard some interesting things about that. Isn't Liz Breen, if she's on here, I think she said she's going on that too. We saw the Black Pearl docked in Oahu. Oh, that's cool. Alyssa, we too have a color-coded planner, and I will be laminating Great Minds. Excellent idea. I've already started my Mariner of the Seas one, and actually I think I'm behind because I feel like it should have been done by now, but just started color coding it. You just use your boarding pass to charge things until you get your card. Oh, good to know. Unroll, they give you a paper. Oh no. Oh, there's Elizabeth Breen. I see you now. Oh, we're so far behind. I'm sorry. I really dig the caption commentary in your cruise videos. Thanks for bringing the laughs. That's all him. He's hysterical. A lot of the times I don't have a clue what's about to happen, and then I'm watching it at work, and I'm like, where did this come from? That's funny. We have had 2 cruises with sail and sign at the room. Much, much smoother check-in. That's what we've heard. For some reason, I can't see how much smoother it could go. I've never experienced a lot of issues with checking in and getting everything. Even Royal Caribbean, I just did our check-in online, and they want you to already upload your security photo before you go because it saves time at port. And I understand that. I understand that, but a lot of people have said they already have to retake them because they're not up to the same quality. And I just feel like taking your photo really takes 30 seconds. So,
Yeah.
But whatever.
I just want to do a login with your Facebook photo, and I can have like a little cartoon photo of some superhero. That'd be fun.
Yeah, that's never going to work. Matt Allen, favorite cruise line is the one I'm on. Excellent point.
That's what's up, at.
Excellent point. MSC Titanic decor. Oh, very interesting. Oh, Carl, 13 days to their next cruise.
Where's he going again?
I don't know. Which one is your next one, Carl? 100 days for the Bliss for Maria. First cruise in 16 days on the Carnival Horizon, Crystal.
Yeah, have a good time on there.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one. Okay, so they're going the 14-day repositioning cruise, Grand Cayman, Aruba, Grenada, Curacao. Oh my gosh, I want to do this one. Grenada, Curacao, Dominica, Barbados, and St. Martin. What an itinerary. 14 days?
A little jealous.
Sign me up for that.
A lot of jealous.
A lot of jealous. Hello, Elizabeth. Elizabeth Breen made it. I need videos of the getaway sailing in November, please, and thank you. You have got it. So they should, if we're sailing, or we're not sailing, I wish we were sailing. If we're touring on the 13th of October, they should be out before the end of October. I just tell them when they're due. Okay, here we go. Hey guys, I love you and your vlogs. I'm from Puerto Rico and Freedom of the Seas is going to be my first cruise. Very excited.
Ooh, you're going to have a good time.
I'm very excited and thanks for your vlogs. I want to know about the water bottles. Are reusable water bottles that we bring, this thing? Mine's a little beaten up. It's great quality, but we put it in the back of our ATV in Aruba, and so it got a little banged up. But the water's still very cold, so that's funny. But it is from the cold. These are from the coldest water.
Coldest water. They sent us a gallon.
Oh yeah.
So
we got a gallon size.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing another video for them, the coldest water bottle. They gave us this giant gallon-sized water bottle, and we still have one that the winner never claimed, so I guess we'll do another competition with that one. Yeah, stay tuned. Tons of water bottle content coming. So
watching this live stream is like watching a TV on a cruise. You hope it keeps working, and when it stops, you get depressed. So
fair enough. My response would be, why are you watching TV on a cruise? You should be on deck. That's all I could think of.
Oh, that's coming from you? Mr. I just want to watch TV.
Is that Tazier? That said that? Yeah, I love watching TV on the ship. So, especially Royal Caribbean, where they have all the DreamWorks shows.
They didn't this time.
Yeah, they didn't have it.
Oh, we were supposed to have a sail and sign card at the room. Check-in was quick, but our cards weren't there since we booked less than 24 hours before the cruise. Getting cards was a major hassle. I want to book less than 24 hours before a cruise. Can we do that one time?
No.
Okay. Never mind. Okay. Good to know. I was wondering how you got Cullen on the boat. Yeah, sometimes it's more of a hassle than others, but with Carnival, almost every time they send you what's it called? A group leader. So if you're trying to sell travel to a big group, you bring someone else with you to tour the ship, and a lot of times they let me bring him.
Yeah. So just maintain professionalism. Let them know that you create content.
Yeah. Any tips for post-cruise blues? I'm still working on that.
Oh.
Today's been a really hard day for me, and I think it's just short holiday weeks are actually really long because you have that one extra day off, but then the rest of the week is really long at work. Like, I thought today should have been Friday, and now I know that tomorrow's Friday and I still have to go back to the office. But I just keep watching other people's cruise vlogs, and it helps me a little bit. But I still wish I was on a cruise.
Also, like rewatching some of our vlogs as the cruise vlogs are coming to an end. You're like reliving it in a way. You're like,
yeah.
Oh man, bummer. Kind of wish
Today's
I was
our
on
last
another
day.
cruise.
Yeah.
It's like, feeling sucks.
That's funny. So in cruising out of Tampa, does anyone get a hotel anymore, or do they just stay at Matt's house? Matt's house is probably a little, well, I don't know. I was going to say it's probably a little closer to the cruise port than ours, but
Matt B&B.
That's so funny. Can you show the color-coded planner or maybe do a video? Oh, I could do a video. That could be fun. On my color-coded planners.
Yeah, it'd be a great time for you to practice editing video. So, sweet.
I'm terrible at editing, but he's trying to pawn it off on me because he has so much of it to do. That's funny. I've read that Carnival is able to access and use your passport photo if you have a passport from your cruise. I think that's right.
Yeah, I don't
Maybe
know
on our last Carnival cruise, they didn't take our photo. And I wondered why. And it was because they used a passport photo. That's right. I remember now. It's been so long.
Cool.
It hasn't been that long, but I have that great of a memory. Our house is smaller than an interior cabin. That's funny. Oh no. Oh, Dave and Brandon starting to pack. You guys should be packed by now.
Hey.
Cozumel on the Triumph next time out. Okay. So that's in what, a couple days, right?
Yeah.
Carl.
Yeah.
And then is your next one the Bliss, Carl? Is that your next cruise after that one?
It's the Bliss. I know it is.
In your experience, do they guide you around the ship on the tours, or were you able to explore on your own? A little bit of both, depending on the cruise line. So Carnival, at least all the Carnival cruise or Carnival cruise ship tours that we've been on, they will ask if you want to go with them, which is really helpful if you've never been on the ship before. That way they can take you to specific staterooms and then tell you a little bit about some other cabins or other public areas that you may not know. Or they'll say, hey, I think we toured the Paradise like 3 times. If you want, you can just kind of wander and then just meet us here at a specific time. With Norwegian, if they do a group tour, I think you might have to stay with the group. But if you're just in a specific port, they'll let you kind of tour on your own, right? And with Disney, there was no exploring. You stuck with the tour guide the whole time.
Yeah. Disney and all their stinking rules, but for good reason, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they have plenty of rules. 78 days to Navigator of the Seas, Southern Caribbean. Oh, that is awesome. 9 days to the ABC Islands.
Oh, I read that wrong. I read 78 days on the Navigator of the Seas. I was like, wow.
What a cruise.
That's impressive.
Maybe we should take a girls' cruise and keep the boys at home.
Hey guys, fellas, want to go on a gentleman's cruise?
Yeah, that's it's funny because my videos would be boring without him.
Well, no, that's not true because
That's
you're
very
the A-roll. But I do think whenever we do like a group cruise, having like girls versus guys, like the cruise games or something like that.
Okay.
Just a little fun.
The cruise games.
The cruise
Okay.
games. Little challenges throughout the ship. Scavenger hunts.
Carl, post-cruise blues, book more cruises.
There we go.
Hey.
My man. He knows what to do.
I think I wrote down at least 6 cruises that I've been looking at to book in the next year. So I'm right there with you.
Thumbs up if you like cruising. That's a simple ask. I'm like, let's get the thumbs up.
Let's get some, I can't.
Thumbs up.
I can't see what that's looking like right now. Kevin Jean, what's up, guys? I'm late to the party. It's
What
okay.
up?
Welcome. Oh, there we go. 278 days to Iceland.
Wow.
18-day cruise. What all does that entail? What cruise line is that? That sounds fun.
Viking. Reykjavik.
Oh, that could be, well, yeah. Fantasy then, but Carl, how many cruises do you have this year? What?
Sometimes I want the answer immediately.
Well, yeah, but I gotta keep scrolling.
I know.
We're
Keep
behind.
going. Keep going.
Anybody cruise out of Port Canaveral can stay at my house. I have 2 cats though. Oh yeah, that would count us out.
Yeah, I'm allergic to cats.
44 days to the Escape. Woo woo. I heard that the Escape is rerouting this weekend because of the hurricane. So, is it this weekend?
I think this
Or
weekend,
next weekend.
Next weekend.
Instead of going to Bermuda, it looks like they're going to Port Canaveral, Great Stirrup Key, which is their private island, and Nassau. So I would be upset with the changes, mainly because I know I would be booking that specifically for Bermuda, and we live in Florida, so going to Port Canaveral seems like a bummer to me, but at least they will be safe and out of hurricane's path. I pack in advance, cough, cough, Griff. Yeah. I still cannot believe he was still packing as the Uber was pulling up.
Yeah.
I was like, we have to go.
It's actually packing like my toothbrush and stuff, that remaining thing. What?
Was that a jab at me because I forgot my toothbrush? Not Disney Fantasy. Oh, I was going to say, goodness, probably Carnival Fantasy. I have been looking at the Disney Fantasy.
Yeah? For your birthday?
No, not for my birthday, for the end of this year.
End of this year.
I mean, it would be a fun one for my birthday, but I think the one that would be that week was the Disney Magic.
Gotcha.
But
I remember now.
oh, Matt, they have 3 cats, a lizard, a turtle, and a snake. Okie dokie. First ever cruise in 3 days on the Norwegian Sun. 7-day cruise to Great Stirrup Cay, Havana, Harvest Cay. Oh, goodness. Harvest Cay, Costa Maya. Can't wait. That sounds like a great itinerary.
That one sounds cool.
We've never been to any of the Norwegian private islands, so I've heard great things. So you got 2 of them. Then you got Havana, and I love Costa Maya.
Wow. Yeah, that's a good cruise.
If I could take
Teva?
If I could take a cruise right now, it would be that one. That sounds fun. Okay, are you guys going to do a Disney cruise sometime? I really hope that it's sooner rather than later.
Yes. There we go.
The answer is yes. When I toured the Disney Dream, was that last year already?
Mm-hmm.
Or the year before? Or the year before? I didn't want to get off the ship, like at all. Just walking around made me feel like I was at home.
I would make some super epic magical stuff for Disney.
Yeah. I have been dying to go to Castaway Cay. So, yes, sooner rather than later, preferably. That is, oh, geez. Just when I think I'm going to be close. 10 days until my Carnival Dream, 7-day. That sounds awesome. Pacific Princess to Iceland. I'm going to have to look that one up. That sounds cool. Carl is on cruise ships more than he's off. I think we're getting the feel of that one.
Yeah. 5
cruises this year. Oh, wow. That's really good.
Yeah.
I've been on 3 already.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not bad. I'm allergic to cats too, yet I own 3. Oh my. Carl, will you adopt me? Carl, will you adopt us? That is funny. 5 scheduled for 2019 and 2 scheduled for 2020.
I like that.
Yeah, nothing compared to Para DJ. Yeah, aren't they like always on a cruise, Para DJ? I wonder how many they have. There's seriously nothing in Port Canaveral that I'd ever be excited about. We were just talking about that. He was like, where would you go? I said, Disney, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
Drive an hour to go to Disney and drive an hour to... No, that still sounds miserable. No offense, but for me, considering we've lived here for now 6 years, it sounds miserable.
Yeah, I'd probably make my way to Tampa and do something before I went over there.
That's like almost 3 hours.
Yeah, you're right. Never mind.
107 days to Western Caribbean, then another 4 months to Alaska. Ooh, fun. And hopefully another one next fall. That's still really nice to have at least 3 cruises booked in the next year. That's great. He could do a 24-hour notice, doesn't pack until he is actually leaving for the ship. Yeah. No. Why does it keep doing that? Dave and Brandy have 5 cruises booked within the next 365 days. Let's talk about what's happening in 367 days, and that is our group cruise on the Harmony of the Seas.
Hey, woo woo.
So I'm really excited. Not only is it our first group cruise, and we would love for everyone to come with us, but it is our first cruise on an Oasis class ship.
I'm going to be so overwhelmed with getting footage. Like, it's going to be my own fault. I have so much footage. Like, I'm excited.
We've considered booking a back-to-back on the Harmony just so that we could spend enough time on it.
If I can convince my buddy Ty to go, at least we'll have like a second cameraman. That way he can like cover some other stuff in his own way. But but it's going to be fun. Going to, Cozumel and Roatan and Costa Maya and... Was there another one? Oh, Coco Cay. Coco Cay.
Perfect day at Coco Cay.
I want to do tortillas so bad.
Well, we might. Carl.
We might, Carl. We'll keep you updated.
Sorry. I need more time off. I think we all should get more time off. We deserve it. We're doing Disney just as soon as we hit Powerball or Mega Millions. Those cruises are not cheap.
You remember that article or that video that went viral a year ago with that one company that gives them like the summer off because most of their business is done in the fall or something crazy?
Yeah, it's almost like
they work 9 months out of the year or something crazy, just like school. And then they're let off at 1 or 2, and they're paid full time. And I was like, what? How? So. Oh, we're frozen. We know what to do.
No, we're doing
We're
okay.
green.
Oh, here we go.
We're back. It's like we know what to do.
Okay.
All right, so it's looking like we might have to sit at 3,500. But this has been the longest one we've had.
Kennedy Space Center at Port Canaveral. Very true. If you've never seen the Space Center, that could be something fun. What?
Aiden follows up. The Space Center was very boring.
Oh, well, unless you're not interested in space.
Yeah, I like space. I'm a little nerd. I've always wanted one of those NASA shirts that you see at Target. So one day.
Yeah. We are leaving in 44 days for Southern Caribbean on the Freedom of the Seas. 8-day, 5 ports. But it's like 6 because we're leaving out of San Juan. Yes, that is one reason I loved leaving out of San Juan, because it was like an extra port. And since we had to go in and then come out of San Juan, we got at least an extra day out of it. So
Yeah.
that was really fun. I enjoyed that.
We will build a guide and we'll put it on the website, like the ultimate guide to crushing the Freedom of the Seas. Like, because we crushed it. It was
We
so
crushed
much
it.
fun.
That's funny. I seriously cannot even handle Disney at all. I hate it. Like everything about Disney, I've heard that from a couple people. They just don't like Disney. But I grew up going to Disney every year. I worked at Disney for a little bit, so just walking into Disney makes me feel, I don't know, like I said, at home.
Well,
It's very magical.
for Disney, for me, one word: churros.
Really.
They're delicious. Have you not tried them?
I don't like churros, but out of the entire thing, anything that you could pick about Disney World that you like, and you said churros.
Churros. Delicious. I should shoot a commercial for Disney.
No, you. Oh goodness.
New shirt. Churros.
Oh dear. You need to let me know when you get on the ship on Monday, and I'll come out and wave. Oh yeah, well I'll come out and wave. Well, Matt's a little closer because he works literally right there, but I'll drive all the way from Clearwater and I'll wave to you. Joe says 367 days. We're seriously considering the group cruise. You should.
Yeah, come hang out.
We have a couple people booked already. It's going to be a great time. And if our cabins fill up in our group, I can always request more. So
Yeah.
please, the more the merrier. And I'm working on special perks. We're going to have special merch that I just told him right now that he's going to be designing for the cruise. So that'll be fun. And then I'll actually create a Facebook page in the next week or so. Because, I mean, we're a year out, so I might as well start the countdown and start the conversations in there. So it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
Oh, I just had an idea for the and shirt finally.
The what?
The and shirt we were trying to come up with.
Oh, okay. Roatan. Yes, Roatan. I have the time earned, but they won't let me take it. Well, that's dumb. Colin, I will wear a GoPro for you to get the B-roll the whole trip.
My man, Josh.
We're going to have like all these different camera angles. It's going to be great.
That'll be dope.
How does everyone have so much time off to cruise? I get Florida residents living close to port, but I can't imagine. Sounds glorious. Last year I had like three weeks vacation somehow, and I had a whole week of sick time, so I had 4 weeks off, which was, well, great. And then this year I don't have as much. For whatever reason, more time didn't roll over like it was supposed to, and unfortunately I had some issues with my health, so I had to take those sick times. So I don't have as much time off as I would like, but hopefully we'll fix that.
Yeah, I think we're gonna fix it.
Swimming with jaguars, hopefully.
Woo, woo.
Hopefully. Their poor building burnt down, so hopefully they will get to fixing it.
Pausing for your sponsors.
What? Today while swimming, I mentioned Roatan. I'll forever say it like they do. It's really catchy. And I know that almost all of you know Tony and Jenny. Very entertaining, but all of his little hands, so funny. I laugh every time he does it. We're docked next to the Harmony in St. Kitts. It is massive. We want to go on it so bad. Come on with us, Tony Travels. Bring your whole family. Bliss for your birthday, Alyssa, February 16th. That's another option. I would like to do it a little sooner than that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe for Cullen's birthday. In December.
Hey, Sharon.
6 times on Oasis and 1 time on Allure. They're hard act to follow. Ooh. I'm afraid of that. I'm afraid to go on an Oasis class ship and then get hooked and then never want to go on another class ship again. Hello, Oli Bear.
Oh, here we go. She's up here now.
Hello. Hi, sweet girl.
She was napping.
Pausing for your sponsors. Yeah, that's funny. If anybody's looking for a sponsoree, that'd be us. Hi, Sharon at Sea. Sharon and Jamie and Matthew at Sharon at Sea.
What is up,
They're
guys?
in the house. Sorry, we're probably a little late.
Mm-hmm.
At saying that, adult space camp. That's funny. What's up, Griff and Alyssa? Hello. Disney to me means big crowd.
Wabadibo?
Yeah, I wasn't gonna attempt to say that. I'm sorry. Means big crowds and standing in lines. Yes, I've seen plenty of cruise vlogs where people just stand in line to take pictures with the princesses and Mickey. So, hello. I know you just want to be a part of everything. I know. Love Disney frozen Mickey heads. I just want to go to get a Mickey. What are those called?
Ice cream?
Yeah, a Mickey bar, Mickey ice cream bars. They put sprinkles on it in the main dining room. How fun is that? And you can order warm chocolate chip cookies in room service. That just sounds great to me.
The poor Mike's hiding her face. There it is. She's like, I have to be seen.
Hello.
Oh, you're trying to get up?
I just don't care for it at all. I'm a Debbie Downer, I guess. No, it's okay. It's not for everybody. I'm dying. Churros are amazing. Where did that go? Oh, just Jamie here. Sharon's working her other job. Lame. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What does that mean? Do we want to know what that means? Hashtag churros. Churros are magically delicious. Well, I guess now we're making a churro shirt.
Churros and cruises. It's our new website name.
My whole cruise food.
So our puppy literally she's like, make room. Don't sniff the mic. Come on.
That's funny. Churros or Sandy's lobster rolls. That's funny. Oh, in a Disney font. Oh, yeah, you got to make it a Disney font. That's funny. Sharon is saving lives. We have 5 weeks of paid vacation, and we always plan around holidays. 5 weeks? That's awesome. I want 5 weeks. 2 weeks. I only get 2 weeks off per year and can only really take vacation in large chunks in the winter months.
One of these days, I feel like the cruise line is going to reach out to all these cruise content creators and just put us on a mega cruise. Create content, you guys. All of us, like the Justice League of cruising. So if you're not creating content yet, go out there and create.
Disney is synonymous with high quality. Everything they do is top notch, but I refuse to cruise with that many kids. Excellent point. There are nice places for adults only. The restaurants I heard are like superior to anything. They're adults only restaurants. Like I'm sure are a little pricey, but totally worth it. And I don't know. I don't think that I would mind the kids that much on a Disney cruise. I could be wrong. I think sometimes like on Carnival and Royal Caribbean when I don't expect a lot of kids, like if we're cruising in the middle of school and a bunch of kids are on the ship, I'm like, shouldn't these kids be in school? Yeah, that is a little. But if I'm if I'm going on a Disney cruise, I know that there'll be a lot of kids. I don't think I would mind as much. Yeah. More of a mental mind state. Mind state?
Mindset.
That's what I was looking for.
Or state of mind.
That's also what I was looking for. I get 23 days off, but that is after 12 years of working with the same company. Whew, buddy. That's a long time. Headed to Disney in the first week of October for a week. Not a cruise, but it costs about the same. It probably does. Disney is very expensive. The last time I went to Disney, it was because I worked there and I got in for free. I don't think we've been back since. So their tickets are very expensive for just a day. very expensive for a week, and their hotels also not cheap. So yes, but very magical.
Oh, no, you're gonna fall. You're gonna fall. You're gonna fall.
Lucky for me, my company just announced that as January 1st, we'll get unlimited. Is that a serious thing? Unlimited vacation? Where do you work? I would love to. I would love unlimited vacation.
Sounds like heaven. You work at heaven?
You guys made me laugh out loud, literally. Bliss December 1st, you know you want to. Subliminal messages. We've been looking. We've been looking. And the price is very, very good right now. Oh, Oli Bear, Nana says she misses you. Oh, look at that face. That's funny. Today's episode brought to you by Disney Churros. Oh, he's going to be the spokesperson for churros. Mickey Pretzel. I'm not a pretzel fan.
Really?
Yeah, like soft pretzels. Unless it's covered in cinnamon sugar. But I'm not a big pretzel fan.
So, cinnamon sugar. Churros.
No, the churros.
Cinnamon sugar, I'm telling you. She walked right into it.
Those are a different consistency. I don't like the consistency of churros. Oh, dear. I did walk right into that. Oh, gosh, that's one big long word. Cruise, content creator, mega cruise. Yes.
Mm-hmm. It's already trending.
It is.
Yeah.
There's a hashtag on it.
There's
right
a hashtag.
There.
KLSA or KLAS work.
That's funny. I don't like kids and I have 2 of them. Well, we have a puppy, so we have a puppy. I have 25 days of vacation, but my company decided it would be better if I only had 23 days now that doesn't make any sense.
Well, you tell your company, Griff and Alyssa said, give you back 25. Let them know. Let us know what they say. I'll call them.
Who's your boss? We'll call them.
We'll call.
them.
You trying to go now? You trying to go?
Okay, yeah. Stacy's doing a back-to-back because around Christmas and New Year's, he gets the most time off. Needed those extra days to make it work. Disney repositioning cruises are the best value. We are seriously looking into this concept. I was looking into a cruise, and obviously we can't do it because of our busy schedule this September, but at the end of this month, the Magic is sailing from New Jersey to Quebec, and it was super cheap.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always wanted to see, do like a Canadian and, what's that called? A Canadian cruise. I'm sorry. My brain I'm tired. But I've always wanted to do that. And on Disney, I thought it would be even better. And for it to be as cheap as it was, I was like, well, let's do it. And, well, we can't, but maybe next time. But to see the leaves change and, like, that time of the year, it's kind of, like, cooler up there. So
it'd be nice.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Churros is going to stink.
Great. Of all the things to stick, it's churros. Unlimited vacation. They would never see me again at work. Yeah, sorry. I would never show up if I didn't have to. Working from home, I'm okay. I'm okay with working from home. How were the shows on the Freedom of the Seas? Fantastic. The shows were fantastic. I was blown away by the quality. Yeah. It was like you were sitting in Broadway. I thought that they were really good. Or Vegas. I mean, we really only saw one show in Vegas, and that was the Jabberwockies.
We also saw...
No, that doesn't count. I mean, it's a show, but it was the magic, and no, it didn't count. That was the weirdest thing that I've ever seen. Sharon and T, we've been watching your vids. Great footage. Sharon is also a nurse. Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, when you said other job, it just made it not sound like she was a nurse. Works 3 nights a week, so I need to represent and support our cruise vlog buddies. Thank you. We like seeing you here.
Yeah. Oh, that's Jamie, right?
That's Jamie.
Jamie! How'd your charges do, man?
I had a churro filled with Bavarian cream in the Dominican Republic. It was delicious. Sandy didn't get one.
Oh. All right, so I just had a dumb moment. Classwork equal classwork. All right, hey, classwork. Did we meet at Touring Taste Buds live stream? Is that the same classwork? Wonder if I'm thinking of another user.
Carl, they took 2 days away going forward every year for the next 4. That's ridiculous. And you tell them I said that. Because I will come. Why would they take vacation days away? That really makes me feel some type of way.
I mean, if you want some random, person to come kick down a door and be like, what is going on? I'm like, who took all the vacation days away? Just random, like, I'll do that for you.
That's funny. Davey, like I said, sharing.
Could you imagine? Some strange man, he kicked down the wall, he was yelling about vacation time and churros. It was very confusing, but we have 25 days off again. It's great. It's just like...
That's funny. Yes, Elizabeth, New England is what I was trying to say. I don't work. I wish I didn't have to work, but unfortunately, cruises don't pay for themselves yet, and
Not yet.
and I have to go to work. Did you have to pay extra for the shows on the Freedom of the Seas? No, they were all included. I don't think they had any entertainment that you had to pay extra for, right?
I don't think so.
Well, on Norwegian they do. They have a couple like dinner theater shows. So
The Wine Lovers, the musical?
well, yeah, that one for sure. And then sometime I don't know if it wasn't the Brat Pack, but something similar to where it was a show that they would have shown in the main theater, but they also included dinner with it, so you do have to pay extra for this.
Gotcha. I want to see jousting on a ship, like medieval times. How cool would that be?
You know how dangerous that would be if
Game of Thrones style?
If the sea was really rough.
Oh, how cool would it be if someone just got like, it's all part of the show, but just like the Spartans 300 style gets kicked off the ship. You're just like, oh, wow, that was insane. This is what cruising. Boom. It'd be nuts.
That's funny.
Best show at sea.
Broad Vegas or just hashtag churros.
Oh, she's going.
Hi, Nurse Nancy. Thanks for joining us.
Miss Nancy, welcome.
What are you doing over there?
All right, so our dog's checking out the window right now.
Oh, it's okay. Oh, she has 2 kids. Yeah, then you work. Yeah, I'm sure you're not working with 2 kids. I'm late again. Well, welcome. We appreciate you being here. Big home opener this Sunday versus the Chiefs. Couldn't be more excited. The Chargers.
Ooh, okay.
New vacation policy is what it is. I'd put my foot down. I'm with you, Griff. I can be intimidating. I mean motivating. Yeah, yes. Strange man kicked down door yelling something about churros taking away vacation days. Roatan! Can you imagine? I'd be there with my video camera like, what the heck? It'd go viral. That's how we would go viral.
Yeah.
That is how we go viral. Yes, same classwork from Para DJ and Lalita Loca. Streams, thanks for the music advice, Griff.
Oh, perfect. Cool.
A dinner show would be super fun on a ship. Yeah, I think that it would be very entertaining. And that way you don't have to rush. Because usually we're like at dinner, it's like, oh, what time is it? Now we have to go to the show. And then you're like running across the ship. So that way you get to enjoy everything at your own pace.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be fun. Rotan churros. Let's just make some random shirts for all of these cruises. That would be really funny. Does anyone know if Star Wars characters travel on Disney cruises? Wondering if seeing a stormtrooper or Darth Vader would instinctively spook me or jump in overboard to escape. They do have them. Mm-hmm. I don't know if they are on every cruise, but Disney does do Star Wars Day at Sea. I believe it's on one of the ships. Mm-hmm. I think Marvel Day at Sea is on the Magic, so it might be on the Wonder or the Fantasy. I don't know. Yeah. But no, you will see Stormtroopers and Darth Vader and all of the Star Wars characters.
Yeah. So I forgot what vlogger it was, Disney vlogger. But I think around late at night there was Stormtroopers like doing their walk through around the ship, like marching through at night. You're just like, whoa. And then Goofy was sleepwalking. So I think it would be so fun to just walk through the hall and you just see Goofy like sleepwalking in his little jammies. Yeah, you're up late night eating pizza and then you just see him. That'd be cool.
Mickey bars. Yes. Norwegian has dinner shows. They have dinner. Ooh, a dinner Cirque show on Norwegian.
Yeah, they just added Cirque du Soleil.
I seen R2D2 on a cruise once. Oh wait, that was a trash can. Never mind. That's funny. It's almost time for double doubles. What does that mean? The only reason I shop at Costco for the churros at the cafe.
Oh, maybe that's why it froze. They're seeing double like glitches or something.
Oh.
Yeah, that 3K is pretty good. It's probably at 3,500.
We have time for a churro break.
All right, so small churro break. It's delicious.
I don't like churros. Anyway, it is 9:15. Do you have anything else that you want to anything else you want to talk about?
No, I am good.
Do you want to do a speed round of questions?
You guys want the speed round of questions?
That was fun last time.
Yeah, we did a speed round. You guys just ask as many questions as you can within, I guess we said
5 minutes.
5 minutes. We'll try to answer them really, really quickly for you guys. And yeah, so we'll start that in 3, 2, 1. Ask. And we're not off.
Nobody has questions today.
No one has any questions. Cool. That means we did a good job.
What lights are you using now for your live streams?
Same lights we've been using. These are the newer NL660s. Newer NL660s. They come with a warm temperature and an LED light side. They're battery powered, so you can actually just type in your batteries and use them wireless. But if the batteries die, you can always plug into a wall. So I thought this was the camera at first. I was so tired.
Do you both wear Well, I keep calling them Vibrams, but I was told it's
Vibrams.
a Vibram. So my bad. 5 fingers. I'm trying to convince my wife I'm not nuts. Yes, we both have a pair.
Yep.
And they are great. Well, I think that they're great for anything that has to do with water and some sort of hiking or something that we need traction for.
Horseback riding soon. Can't wait to do those.
Well, yeah, that'd be fun. What is the airspeed velocity of it? No, I'm not answering that because I don't know the answer to that. What is your go-to travel camera?
60 Mark II right now. Really enjoying it, but I can't wait to upgrade. We'll come back.
Okay.
Are you UPI overwhelmed by the huge ships or biggest ships in the breeze?
Okay.
Are you ever?
Your go-to travel camera. I also like my G7X Mark II.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a lot smaller. It's right here. And it's great for point and shoot. All of the well, not all of them, but the majority of the photos that I took didn't require a lot of like really focusing.
Mm-hmm.
I just took a photo and it's clear.
Yeah,
So
a lot of
really nice.
the fashion influencers use that camera.
Oh, good
like
to know.
Kane and Pia, so they actually upgraded to a Sony PowerShot, but whatever.
How many churros can you eat in a speed round?
In 96, I entered a contest and I ate 32 in 60 seconds.
Oh, that is a lie. But see how quick he was to answer that?
A
lie.
I saw it earlier, so when she was ready to ask me, I was already prepared.
All right, overwhelmed by the huge ships are the biggest ship. Our biggest ship is the Breeze. The largest ship we were on, I think, was the Escape.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't overwhelmed. I was really excited that there were just so many things to do and so many things to explore. And I don't think that it ever felt too crowded.
Yeah, I wasn't overwhelmed or underwhelmed. I was
Content.
whelmed.
Well, I was
I was whelmed.
So I'm excited to see how big the Harmony is and to see how everybody kind of fits and moves on it since they're like a lot of people. 62 miles per hour. That's funny. Is that an African swallow or a European swallow?
European.
What frame rate do each of you shoot in?
We both shoot in 60 frames per second, and then they're brought into the timeline at 24 frames per second. So that's when you get that whole quote-unquote cinematic look. It's just a little more easy on the eyes, I feel. Personal opinion.
Is that a mirrorless camera?
I don't think so. Mine is definitely not a
No,
mirrorless.
yours is
I think hers is technically called a point and shoot.
Right. Yeah, we were looking at a mirrorless camera at Best Buy, but ended up with the G7X Mark II.
So.
Do you get the internet package usually? No.
Nope.
So the main reason we got the internet package on the Freedom of the Seas is that I got it for free by doing some of the Royal Caribbean like travel agent things. They give you a couple perks, and I requested that as one of my benefits. So we were able to connect with you guys. I've purchased it one other time, and it was on our bachelorette cruise because he wasn't there, and it was hard being away for 4 days. But usually we don't. I enjoy when we were on a cruise to just kind of disconnect from everything, catch some Wi-Fi when we're in port. But we'll see what it's going to be like going forward because, well, it is fairly expensive, I think, to pay for Wi-Fi during a whole week of cruising. But we'll see when we're uploading videos if we can just do it when we're in port or just schedule it and let it go and just go live when we're catching Wi-Fi in a port.
Catching Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi. Most of our cruises are on Oasis class and we love them. Don't you use a drone too?
Yep, Sharon at Sea / Jamie. Jamie / Sharon at Sea. I use a DJI Mavic Pro, the first generation, not the Platinum, not the Zoom, not the 2. The DJI Mavic Pro, interestingly enough, it is like probably on sale, like super sale right now. So if you want to get a drone, that's a good one to grab right now if you can find it used on eBay or like half off on Amazon, because all the new ones have come out. But the DJI Mavic Pro, the one I use, is still a solid drone. Like if you like the footage, super solid. You could probably find it for like $500 right now.
Joshua asks, can you guys plan everything for the group cruise so my wife never asks me what I want to do? Yes. So my plan is to make a plan of the whole week. We will definitely let you guys know what excursions we plan on taking, and we might try to do one all together, but you are more than welcome to come with us wherever we go, and you're also more than welcome to never see us on the cruise if you really don't want to.
That's true too. You can just treat it like a complete separate vacation. It's all up to you.
Yeah,
it's kind of like being in a vlog. If you want to be in a vlog, what's up? You're welcome to the vlog. But if not, that's cool too.
Cool. So the answer is yes. We can do that for you. You were saying something about Tortola earlier, but I don't think I fully caught that. We were discussing our semi-permanent plans to go on the Bliss and to go back to Tortola. So since we missed the day on Tortola, well, we didn't really miss the full day. They just canceled our excursion on our wedding cruise. We thought it might be nice to do the same itinerary while we're on the Bliss to Tortola. So that's what we were talking about. We were kind of hinting around the bush.
There we go.
I have the new Canon M50 mirrorless, liking it so far.
Sweet. We'll have to give you a call and see how you like it, because Alyssa's already expressed a couple of issues with that. It's a good camera, but I've picked up on some things that she's complaining about that I know doesn't happen with the mirrorless.
Yeah.
So.
The 60 is not mirrorless, but is a big, badass full frame.
That is true, Kevin. 60 Mark II, it is classified as like the amateur or the entry-level full frame camera for Canon. So it doesn't have all the features the 5D Mark IV and stuff has, like the 1DX Mark II, which is a complete beast, but it is a step up from like your T6Is and your T3Is and stuff like that.
How did you meet each other? Nurse Nancy, we met each other in grad school. We were in the same class, so we both went to Full Sail University in Orlando. And if anybody knows or doesn't know about Full Sail, it is a real world, isn't that what they call it? Like real world situation school. So since we were getting our masters, it was like normal school hours. So we never had class outside of 9 to 5 or 9 to 9. We did have late, but some of the bachelor degrees went like really late, like all through the night. Anyhow, you take a class per month. So you have like the first month you have one class, the second month you have another class, but all of your classmates move together. So on the first day of orientation, we sat next to each other and we got to spend the whole year together. And here we are.
Here we go.
So that is the very, very short story of how we met, because it's very much longer than that. Do you ever get afraid of using your gear in unknown places? How do you handle people that want to touch or look at it? a lot of people like to
Yeah,
look and touch the drone.
Yeah, a lot of people like playing with the drone. I try to, how do you say, I maintain a level of stoicness and professionalism, and people tend to kind of like understand that you're doing something important. At the same time, I am a little bit lighthearted, especially when the kids come around and I start saying, "Whoa, frozen." All right, let's see.
Okay.
All right, what was the question again?
About touching the equipment and playing with the equipment.
All right, so Mika, yeah, I try to maintain like professionalism, stoicness, try to look like a professional when you're doing stuff. When kids come around, I do be a little, I let my guard down a little bit and try to stay lighthearted, but I am always watching my stuff, believe it or not. And my last point would be, let me see, give you a hard time. This tip's hard to say. It's like some people are afraid of getting in trouble, so naturally they don't film in certain places. Me, growing up, I'm not afraid to get in trouble because...
Isn't that the truth?
Yeah, because there's one or two things. Generally speaking, there's one or two things. If there's not a sign up, film. If they say, hey, turn that off, you just kind of got in trouble. Turn it off, you know? So, filming. I've gotten in trouble tons of times.
Just frozen Alyssa's face making me afraid to sleep. Great. That's exactly what I want to hear.
Look at the screenshot.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
this is funny. Okay. Our 5 minutes turned into 10, but let's do this real fast.
3 more minutes, 9:30.
Okay. I like to get a drone, but I heard the cruise ships can give you a hard time sometimes. Have you experienced that?
No.
Yeah, that's accurate. We've not.
I have a video on it. You can go check it out. I'll send you the link.
When is the group cruise again? What line? Where? We are going on the Harmony of the Seas on September 8th or 9th. Crap, in 367 days. And we are going to the Coco Key, so the perfect day at Coco Key. We're going to Roatan and Costa Maya and Cozumel. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be great. The Bliss goes to Tortola. Yes, we are totally looking for it.
The baths.
The baths. Vicky, hi Vicky. Focus issues aren't a problem on the M50. Great. That's excellent to know because I've noticed a few focus issues. I mean, it's actually really fast, but not as fast as I'd like it to be. I went to Avita right next door to Full Sail. No, you did not. That is so cool.
What happened?
Liz went to Avita right next door to Full Sail.
Oh.
The hair and...
no way.
Yeah, because we obviously pass all the time. That's really cool. Do you know anyone from the Daily Buzz? I don't know anybody from it, but I remember it being filmed at Full Sail. Mm-hmm. So that's really cool. Sandy needs a haircut. Can you help with my crazy beard? That's
Carl. Oh.
Yeah, it's really more complicated than that. Okay. Wait, we'll tell the story another time, but he has a very funny story. I make Danny go to a barber. That's funny. Notice it never froze when the pup was out. Just saying. Yeah, she's taking a nap somewhere. You're back, just froze. Yeah, I'm so sorry on the terrible face. It always freezes on the most random faces. It's like I never thought I was making that face, but apparently I was. I'm not afraid to get in trouble because froze. How many days is the group cruise? It's a whole week, so it's 7 days.
60 seconds.
7 days. Okay. When are you thinking about going on the Bliss? We are considering December. Maybe the 1st. We don't know. Very possibly the 1st. Can't go because I'm a teacher and school starts in September. I understand. However, my very good friend Sarah and her husband David are also teachers and they're committing. So just saying. But we understand.
We totally get it.
You're so right. It always freezes at the worst times. You're beautiful. Oh, thank you. I've had a terrible day. So I appreciate that. Carl says do it.
And time.
So we'll keep you posted on that Bliss on
We
on
did
December
it, guys.
1st.
We did it.
We did it. Well, we've had a few hiccups, but
Yeah.
we've successfully started on time, and we're using our camera.
Yeah. So we'll make a few adjustments to kind of cut out that lag for you guys. Call the internet company and see what we can do.
Yes. Oh, yes. We're going to have a chat. But thank you for joining us. It's been really fun. I can't believe it's been an hour and a half already.
Yeah.
You guys make this really fun for
You
us.
really do.
So. But look forward to tomorrow's vlog.
Yes.
It is our final formal night.
70s night. Boom.
Oh, it's 70s night. Oh, that's a fun sequence.
Yes. There's
Or
wine tasting,
Yeah.
70s night. Oh, it's super fun.
It's
I'm
going to be a
excited.
good one.
Yeah.
We're almost done, though. I cannot believe it. We have 3. Well, technically, including tomorrow's vlog, we should have 4 more vlogs.
Yeah,
for
3
you.
or 4 more vlogs in case one needs to be broken up into 2.
Well, then
So-
5.
So, yeah.
But we'll be done by the end of next week, for
Yeah.
sure.
So, thank you.
And be looking forward to all of our ship tours. So those, obviously, we'll continue to talk about them. But we are going to probably try to go live on Facebook on Saturday
Yeah.
while we are in Tampa. So
That'll be on Facebook.
on Facebook, yes, because you know how our live stream works here on YouTube.
So, yeah, if
So-
you want to see that, join our Facebook group. Super free, super fun. And everyone's been introducing themselves in the group. And
Oh, we love that.
Yeah, all those photos. It just warmed our hearts. So, thank you. Keep sharing.
Keep sharing. Sharing
Keep
is caring.
Keep smiling. Keep sharing.
Knowing you can always count on me.
cruises.
Oh, okay. You just made
All
it.
right, we're done. We're done.
Okay,
we're done. We
we're
love
done.
you guys. Good night.
Thanks. We got to close.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Thanks for watching our live stream. If you have not yet, please click the thumbs up button.
Boom. And if you dig the vibes, please subscribe.
And if you care, please share. We'll see you in paradise.
Peace.
Bye.
And now let's click the button because we're still live. So
And I'm stopping. Good night, guys.
we should sing a goodnight song. So we're still supposed to make you can turn it off. I'm just talking now.
Okay.
We're supposed to make a fan of the week song for you guys.
Oh, that's going to be fun.
So
But good night.
good night.